Memorial Hospital fight to save the life of Officer Frank Fredrickson. Good luck, Frank.
I assume Frank is going to be our main character. With the whole accident, then he doing whatever they do to turn him into a sort of Robocop.
Violation of my client's civil rights. Make it aggravated assault and I can make bail in cash now.
Listen, pal, your client's a scumbag. You're a scumbag, and scumbags see the judge on Monday morning. Now get out of my police station and take Laughing Boy with you.
Get over there.
They are definitely busy. Everyone is doing whatever they're doing, and nobody's just, they're all concentrating on their job, and it's just chaotic in there.
Murphy transferring in from Metro South.
Nice precinct.
Okay, so you're telling me everybody, women and men, they all use the same bathroom and also use the same change room. Like, yeah, it was wild back then. That's the only explanation. It was wild.
And I don't want to hear any more talk about strike. We're not plumbers. We're police officers. And police...
Man, I hear Jones is a real shark. Who asked you, twerp?
Bob, what about this police thing? What's the problem?
Their union's been bitching ever since we took over. You know, the usual nonsense.
You know, one thing I love about this movie right now, so far from what I've seen, is that it feels active, like, you know, these general things that are happening. It's not really connected to the story, it's connected to the story. Everybody seems to be doing something, which is something that, you know, nowadays movies don't really do that. If you are not really the main character, or the background character, you just do there, or you just sit down. I think I should shut up and listen to what they're saying right now.
Of Delta City, where old Detroit now stands.
Gives me great pleasure to introduce you to the future of law enforcement. Ed 209.
What? Okay, that's just going to kill a lot of people. I don't think that's a wise choice. I mean, if you definitely see that if you're a criminal, you're either gonna try to run from it, or you think I think I'm faster than it because look at this. So blob and all that, it's struggling to move. Yeah, I won't trust it either.
The enforcement droid, Series 209. Mr. Kinney is going to help us simulate a typical arrest and disarming procedure. Mr. Kinney?
I think he's gonna die. I think he's gonna die.
Pointed at Ed 209.
Yes, sir. You now have 15 seconds to comply. You are in direct...
Yeah, you know, run. If you run, it's going to shoot you. Yeah, a lot of people are going to get shot. No. I was right. This is insane. I saw it coming. We all saw it coming. Like, everybody saw it coming. I think that's the reason they end up, you know, mixing a human with a robot, kind of a Robocop.
Don't touch him! Don't touch him! He didn't hear it!
Dick, I'm very disappointed.
I'm sure it's only a glitch. A temporary
A
setback.
You call this a glitch?
A glitch, yes.
We're
Come on.
scheduled to begin construction in 6 months. Your temporary setback could cost us $50 million in interest payments alone.
A glitch, somebody's lost his life and they're like, it's a glitch. Sit back. Don't worry about it. We're gonna fix it later. Like, yeah, where you are.
Keep your concern, Mr. Morton. I'm sure this is something
Now,
we can
wait
take
a
up in
minute.
my office at a
Dick!
moment.
So he's our villain. I mean, look at from his face. It's like, I'm gonna get you for this.
Better watch your back, Bob.
Jones is gonna come looking for you.
Oh, fuck Jones.
Exactly what I'm
He fumbled
saying.
the ball and I was there to pick it up.
Too bad about Kenny, huh?
It's life in the big city.
What? Try to ram it, just try to ram it. I'm sure it's much easier than to shoot it at. Or it might get damaged. So yeah, there's that too.
All right, Bobby. Clarence, no! Hit it!
Well, you call it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
One of them is probably going to die. And I think so. I hope nobody dies. I actually like this play, there's certain humor within them, but yeah. Also, when I'm going to see our main character, is Mafia our main character? When I'm going to see Robocop? He knew she was gonna look. He knew it. Like, what is this humor in this movie? Like, come on. It's not. Is it? I don't. It's sort of a humor. Like, come on.
Takes money to make money. We steal money to buy
But I
coke
like
and
it.
sell the coke to make even more money. Capital investment, man.
Yeah, but why bother making it when we can just steal it?
There's no better way to steal money than free enterprise. Smoke.
What have we here? You a good cop? Hot shot? Sure you are.
Where is that backup? Where is that backup? Like, come on.
By yourself.
He's not by himself, but this moment, other partners are letting him down.
The other one was upstairs. She was sweet. I took her out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, give the man a hand.
Yeah, the villains in this movie don't play around.
He's all yours.
Just to shoot him in the head at this point. They just torture him. And also, he loved doing what he did with this gun, with that arm of his, and now I really feel sorry for him.
Turn around, man. Hey, pretty boy. Hey, over here.
No. Yeah, after watching this movie, if you're planning to be a cop, you would see this, then you'll be like, you know what? I think I'm not going to be a cop because this is scary. This is very not nice.
Okay, Funzo.
So yeah, we need that Robocop when you shoot it, it doesn't die, and it's so very active and all that. Like, especially after telling us about his son and all that, you just feel like obviously his son is going to be emotionally destroyed. Damn, they really don't play around. Wait, is he still alive? I thought he's dead. Like, getting shot in the head is an automatic death. Is he still alive? Well, maybe. Actually, it makes sense because at the first I thought it was Frank, but I think Frank was used for plotting, like to actually sort of explain that this place is dangerous for cops. They keep on dying, like what we see with the Mafia. So I think Maf is the one that is going to be turned into Robocop.
Pressure, 60 pounds.
All right, we have to intubate.
Because they have no options like saving him. Let's turn him into also a cop.
Sure. Okay, all right, got it in. Breath sounds.
You're in.
Other side.
See that, Dad? I really have to tell you
What's our
something.
blood pressure?
I've got 40 pounds.
All right.
Is his life flashing before his death? Like, when people about to die, they see their entire life, and now he's all thinking about his family.
Patches.
Okay. Put fully in. Let's go ahead and blow the mass trousers. Okay.
Stand clear.
Stand clear.
You're gonna be a bad motherfucker.
What? He was gonna say, yeah, gonna be a good cop.
Come on. That's for you. Go, Robo.
So, like, right now, does he have his memory? They did say something about erasing all his memory, like beginning from scratch. But I think the point of seeing things through his point of view is obviously for aesthetic and also to sort of hint that he still have his memories. I think.
Bring him in through the side door.
This holding cell in this court's been set up for observation. Looks perfect. It sustains his organic system.
That looks disgusting. Very disgusting.
Tastes like baby food. Knock yourself out.
No, you shouldn't eat anything that looks like that. You shouldn't even try it. You should just look away when you look at it, then you just like, nah. Then look away.
Give me a grid.
Got it?
There. Target. Target. Now follow.
Innocent. Uphold the law.
Yeah, there are a lot of misconception. Like if he doesn't understand something, he's gonna do something wrong. If he only those are the like. Okay, so excited. He might not, be able to judge a situation. So I don't. This is too risky.
This guy's really good.
He's not a guy, he's a machine.
What are they gonna do? Replace us?
Oh, he recognized that. So he still does have some instincts, even though if they erased that so far they haven't confirmed if they actually erased his memory, but he still does have some of his body instincts.
Thank you.
Sure. Anytime. Oh, yeah. Go get him, boy.
And I think he needs a super car for him for that matches his look.
Safe. Shit! There's your goddamn safe! You son of a bitch!
Yeah, I saw it. You cannot hide it from him.
I'm gonna blow her brains out. I'll open the safe.
You are under arrest.
Yep, the bullets don't work on him. Yeah, after what they did to him with those bullets, I'm glad that he has this kind of upgrade where the bullets don't do anything.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
Any civilian or a thief watching this will be like, you know what, I think I'm gonna be a good guy now. Why are they acting like dogs? Why? Why are you acting like dogs? Come on. They're grown men, seriously.
It's too much hair! I know! We'll give her a haircut!
These guys are mentally ill. Like, what are they doing?
He's gonna kill her, man! He's gonna kill her!
Wow, nice targeting. I don't know how, but it went. Okay, let's not talk about it. Please let go.
Madam, you have suffered an emotional shock. I will notify a rape crisis center.
He's doing his job effectively so far, being able to judge the situation and doing what needs to be done, not overreacting or by killing every person that he sees, but by just, stopping them. He's doing what needs to be done.
Terrorism has never been a factor in city politics before, but that changed today when former city councilman...
And second, I want some fresh coffee. And third, I want a recount.
Did he just say that he wants a fresh coffee? Like seriously, he wants a... Okay.
And I want a new car. And I want the city to pay for it all.
2000 SUX.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Dude, you know what? This is stupid. Like, if you want... Okay, they give you that. You put your gun down. Everyone who's holding hostage, they go. They're gonna just arrest you and then take their stuff back. Like, seriously.
You want to see? Get up, daughter. Get up.
My border!
That's it, Buster. No more military aid.
Nuke 'em. Get them before they get you. Another quality home game from Butler Brothers.
Okay, that's something like is that why they were teaching people back then? Well,
About worker safety in dangerous old...
instead of what piece like no, nuke them. Yeah, get them before they get you. Nuke them. No, what piece. Yeah, that's the fairy tale.
Concepts, we're projecting the end of crime in old Detroit within 40 days. There's a new guy in town. His name's Robocop.
Security concepts with Robocop.
We try.
I mean, on the bottom line, pal, I hear Jones was plenty pissed.
Oh, you know, he's got this killer rep, but it's a smokescreen.
Yeah, he's listening. He's right there.
Keith, the guy's a pussy.
You're talking about the same Dick Jones?
Hey, he's old, we're young, and that's life.
You shouldn't say things like that. At that moment when you see people running off, that's when you just follow them because you know he was messed up.
I gotta go. I got a meeting.
But there was always respect. I always knew where the line was drawn.
So if that's the case, then he hasn't done anything wrong.
Over it, buddy boy.
I mean, you did the same
Insulted
thing
me?
he's doing.
And you've insulted this company with that bastard creation of yours.
You know what? You're 100% wrong when it comes to that. What you was your thing killed a
Cares
person.
if it worked or not.
Everybody cares.
Man thought it was pretty important. Dick.
And sometimes we have to take a losses and just agree that it did not work.
He's a sweet old man. Holy monster of yours doesn't screw up.
I feel like he's going to do something to make sure that he screws up so that, he can be like, I was right, you were wrong. Something is wrong. Maybe he's remembering some of his memories. Yep, he's remembering. So his memories are displayed down there. And his reaction on top. Would you mind stop looking at the newspaper and do your job? You.
Hey, what was that?
Hey, look!
Bucket was
Okay, so you
online.
finally see it. snapped.
Stop. Wait a minute.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. He just left.
Just left.
It's
Rosa!
revenge time.
Rosa, we got a problem.
P. You got it, mister?
Yeah, I got it.
You see, I understand his pressure, but his way of dealing with the stuff is also questionable. So it's like it's in the middle. Like it's like okay, I understand why you're pissed off because you don't want to see your creation go around killing people for no reason. And also, there's a guy that was wishing that, and if after that, he's gonna take a job because he wanted that job. There's a lot of things that that's why he's sort of acting the way he's acting. But at the same time, keep a cool head and just treat people the way they're supposed to be treated.
Hit you in the eye from here.
On this target, and I know what he's going to do to you. Well, I don't, but I think he's gonna kill you.
What you reading in there? Hey, you! Drop it.
I think you know him by now because he's been on the news, so
Me.
remember.
I know you. You're dead.
Well, I'm here. And here I am.
You! We killed you!
I think he's not going to shoot because of the fuel, the gas and all that.
We killed you!
I thought he was gonna miss because of the fire and all that, but he was like spot on. I almost forgot I need to find a scene that I need to recreate, so I also need to sort of pay attention to that.
Exactly that you want. Hey! You can't enter here. Wait a second. Hey, just a minute. That's the guy. Hey, this is a restrict.
Oh, this is the guy that you really, really hates the most. And the guy is all that record and he's still walking out there. Like this, obviously these police officers are not doing their job.
It's you, Murphy. It's you, Murphy. It's you.
Directive 4. My little contribution to your psychological profile.
So it cannot attack anybody.
Your officer of OCP results in shutdown.
Yeah, but it's like putting yourself in safety. It's not fair because it's allow them, to do like what they're doing right now, do whatever they want without any,
Can't very well have our products turning against us, can we? Now it's time to erase that mistake.
I thought they stopped making these things because it killed somebody, but there's. I think he needs to run away. If he can run, I think he needs to run away because he's very much under. There's something also like this is simple details, but every time he moves, he's sort of acting like a robot. He's a robot, of course, a Robocop, but when you think he traces like a morph filmmaker, you know that it's mostly like a human wearing these customs. So if fact that he is able to just every time he moves to sort of act like a robot, it's impressive. So when I find its weaknesses, stays. Oh, it was like, I know how to get you to do what I want. You are criminals, you know, I know what you want to do, drug deals. So all I have to do is just give you a market to say all those things. So yeah, the police are on strike, so people are doing whatever they want to do, looting and everything like that. I think this is like a good. I can only imagine right now the police, like the winter country says, we're gonna go on strike. The criminals gonna do whatever they want. I can tell you that. So yeah, I think the police officers needs to be, given what they need, like a sustainable money, so that they can feed their family. Enough money for them to not strike.
An SUX, an American tradition.
Good evening. I'm Jess Perkins with
Yeah, I think he likes the car. He likes the car.
of wooded residential land were scorched in an instant when a lazy negotiations today in hopes of averting a citywide
He liked that car. He liked that car.
night. Justin Ballard Watkins has more.
They're still on duty, but what about tomorrow?
What is that? West? Hmm. If it is West, it's disgusting. No, I think it's acid.
Well, listen.
Yeah, it looks disgusting.
Well, I guess we're gonna be friends after all.
Yeah, I would be creeped out too. Ooh. I don't know how they put that out, but it's gross.
Gonna need some major firepower.
At least it's no longer in pain. Yeah, I don't think that Philip is gonna kill him. He's still alive. There's no way they're gonna kill him like that. They just.
I brought you some food.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, he's not here to arrest you. He's gonna kill you. Gonna kill you. He's gonna kill you. Yeah, he's the person. Now you killed him. Obviously, he's gonna kill you too. Boom, he's dead. And you're now all alone. All your friends are dead.
Murphy had a wife and son. What happened to them?
Yeah, he's wrong, alive. They're all dead.
Where did they go? I can feel them. But I can't remember them.
Like she's gonna survive. Like dangerous pathway. So I think she's gonna survive. It doesn't seem she's acting like she's gonna die. So.
I'd buy that for $1.
Lot of things he can choose to show them since he got everything he sees.
How's the Gray Bar Hotel?
Not bad. They let me keep the shirt. Nobody anything, buddy.
Then what? what do? You just fly away.
Whoa, a new toy! Can I play? Huh? Watch this. Wait a minute, wait, Clarence! Clarence!
Yep, he's dead. Oh, this guy was enjoying it.
Nice guard, Joe. Fuck you, man. Let me try
That sound effects good.
Cobra assault cannon, state of the art. Bang,
Oh,
bang.
look at that smack. I think that guy was killed by that guy for who was, his friend.
I like it! Give it up, faggot little man.
So that is Robocop from 1987, right? So this movie, I actually like it. I might not seem like it sometimes. I think I have face expression issues, but based on what I seen, like the story, the action, based on the time that it was released, I think it was decent enough because I was actually enjoying it. There wasn't too much action as in like punching and all that. It was more of gun involvement, but this is also a police story. So yeah, when it comes to the story, especially the story, it kept me from dozing off. When when you watch a story, then you feel like you want to sleep or you just want to do something else or just turn off. It generally means that you're watching something good, or sometimes it just means that you're not that tired and you have nothing else to do, so you just. But in this case, I was actually enjoying what I was seeing, which is exactly what I was hoping for. And I know there's some people that requested for me to watch this movie. I've been meaning to watch this movie, but there's some movies where you're like you're watching, you watch them because you are genuinely waiting for them. Then there's some movies where people are telling you to watch them, but you have no interest in watching them for no reason. And this one was one of them. Like I did want to watch it, but there wasn't something that sort of grabbed me towards like let's say there is a movie there, for example, it's a movie that you've been waiting for a long time. So that movie, it's like the moment it comes out, you just jump into it. For this one, there are a lot of reasons why anybody would hesitate from watching it. The first of obviously is that it is released back then. Although the notion is that movies that were released back then are good, which is kind of true when you think about it, especially when you look at the story aspect of it. The movies that are released back then, the stories are usually good, the effects are laid down, but yeah, I was just thinking about the effects. Like, if you're gonna make a Robocop movie, you need a robot, a mix of a human and robot, which I was assuming was the concept they were going for, which was I was actually right about that. And you need a very, very good effects, because they're gonna do some stunts that a human won't be able to do, that require a lot of CGI and everything like that. And from 1987, from my thoughts, I would think that they weren't there yet when it comes to CGI. Like I'm speaking this from watching aliens, like CGI aliens, they do use a lot of shadows and all of that. Yeah, but let's talk about the movie. The story, from how it starts, with Murphy and everything like that. It's not exactly for me. Murphy wasn't the character that I was expecting him to be. But I think it's more of the setup they did, which is wonderful by the way when they kind of just introduced us into this world with like the criminals, the lot of violence that is happening in the city. They sort of making understand that this city is very dangerous, especially for the police officers. Because the week starts is by telling us that there's another police officer that is right now in the hospital, which is where I got the notion that the guy that is actually in the hospital is going to be the one who's going to be turned into a Robocop. For what reasons I did, I just assumed that, but Mark was the one that actually, and I love that, we got to understand the world we are in, how dangerous it is for cops to do their job. And also on top of that, we talk about, I think, I don't know if I'm right about this, but it seems like there's some issues that why they are end up striking. It's not just about cops dying, but some service. I don't know. I didn't quite get that. So if you anybody, do me a favor, just comment down below why they end up striking. Just if there's another reason on top of them, getting killed out there. If there's another reason, just please comment down below what reason is that. Yeah, and Murphy also as a character, I feel like they've done a brilliant job in showing us his life before he died, and he died very cruelly before he was resurrected as a Robocop. It was really painful for him to see him die like that. I wasn't expecting that. I was really a little bit shocked, but at the same time, I think they really did an amazing. I think that's something when we watch now movies, they try to not make us see how gruesome some gets are, especially when you are different by lunatics like the villains that we had in this movie. Speaking of villains, I think these were perfect villains for the movie. They didn't care about anybody or anything. All they wanted to do was just do illegal stuff and control things. And on top of that, the worst part is that they didn't really stay in the jail for a long time. The lawyers, they were connected to rich people, and they know when it comes to criminals who are connected, it's difficult for them to stay in the jail for a long time. It's difficult. So all of that, I think that's what I'm talking about. It's just they did a good job of just telling us about this world, like how it is, how dangerous it is for the cops. And then when we introduced to our Robocop, we see why he's actually there. And also the seat, we never got to see how the seat, if it was ever built. Maybe in the second movie, if there's a second movie, we'll get to see that. But right now, I don't know. As of our main character, the only issue I have with Murphy or the movie in general, but with our main characters is that we never really got to see his like main emotional part, like his family connection. You don't really get to dive into that. I think if they didn't just take like 5 minutes. I know that your minutes when it comes to movies, it's a little bit tricky. They have to hit a certain threshold and not over jump that threshold. So maybe that's the reason why they didn't do it. But just a little bit like 5 minutes, we're going to see him with his family connecting. Maybe we're spending a little bit time with his family. But the only thing that we're going to see is his perceptive. You know the word I'm trying to use. Um, or how he was interacting with his family, his son and wife. And all that is, they try, it doesn't really connect as much as seeing them. Like, let's say, for example, before he goes to work, the day before he goes to that police station, since he was new, replacing was it Richard, the guy that was in the hospital. Before he got there, we should have seen him at home interacting with his family, having someone, even if it was an argument or a good time, I would prefer something, at home so that when he actually dies, you feel for his family. But, they have something like a dialogue where they expect to see him back, but it doesn't come back. I think that hits us as we're like, oh, now, the family is going to be very, very heartbroken about his death. And then we do find out that they end up moving on. I don't know how long it took for them to create Mafia. I forgot. I think they mentioned the movie. I forgot how long it was for him to after be resurrected as a cop. But yeah, in my own view, that would have worked out very better for emotional, that emotional punch where as viewers will get to see that thing and go like, yeah, I feel for him, and his revenge will be more 10 times more, will be 10 times more cheering for him to succeed because we know why he is doing this, it's just more emotional. I think you understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I think that I'm just saying they might have not done that. If they have done it the way I'm talking about, they would have the need to bring back the family after he was, resurrected as a Robocop, which I think I don't have an issue with. Even if the wife had moved on, they still at least have them chatting and just make sure that he's still alive. Because what I know from the news, even though I think they saw Robocop, but they don't know it is Mark. That's for sure because of his mask. So yeah, I just think that that's the only issue I have with the movie. The CGI, it's understandable for 1987. They really did an amazing job, especially with how Mark moved, like how Mark really moved. Every movement he was acting like a robot. That's really an amazing acting. Like I really loved that in every single movement, even the figures and everything like that. It's amazing, boss. And I'm 99% sure that it was just a guy wearing a suit and doing all of that, and he did an amazing job. And you could see with the other robot, the one that they used what we call stop motion, where you have to animate everything with your hands, each and every, like the leg, if the leg moves out, then the the camera will be like it's here, like the camera will be here. Then in the stop motion, like the robot will be here. The camera needs to stay on place. Then one person will be animating like the robot, each and every move that it needs to do. That's stop motion, and it takes a lot of time. So every time I watch movies that were made back then, and I see something like that, I'll be like, yeah, I give you respect for taking your time to make this. Even though it's sometimes like in this movie it looks choppy, I still know how difficult it is, and it's something that I never want to try, but I'll give them props. Although it looks weird, it still served its purpose in the movie. So yeah, there is that. So anyway guys, that is my review for Robocop 1987. I really love this movie, so if I have to rate it, I think I would give it I love it, don't get me wrong, but I think I'll give it like a 7.8 out of 10. Nearly 8. Should I rate it to 8? I don't feel like I need to rate it to 8. So 7.8 out of 10. That's good, for me, I think that's a really, really good movie. It's not the best movie I've seen, but it still kept me engaged, which I would consider a plus. And I enjoyed the story. So yeah, if there's a second movie, I think I would consider watching it. I feel like there's still room to grow for Robocop and the series adventure from now on. Yeah. So anyway, guys, if you like my reaction, make sure that you do leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. What do you think about this movie? That being said, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.